What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ziah from Ziah TV, back with another video here on this candle date night vibe. As you can see, the candles in the background. We're setting the mood, you know. All right, it just got weird now. What's up, everybody? We are back. We're doing one. This is a newer BTS song. We want to, because we've done a lot over this past week or so. We did some live performances. We've done some more lesser known BTS songs.
Yeah.
RM Joke was like his solo work and stuff. Yeah. So we've done some of the less mainstream songs.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do.
I think is a really, really good platform to going back and do it, like experience them and appreciate them, and then we can kind of
some older songs too. You know, like that's also
context.
like very important for context and stuff. So we want to come back and revisit BTS, new BTS. So this was their April song that came out. I think came out like April 1st of this year. Film out. So I'm excited for it.
Was it like an April Fool's joke or?
You know, that's what I was kind of wondering because it was kind of interesting drop date. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I guess we'll find out in the video. Before that, though, we have a ton of new patrons to get to.
Oh hell yeah! I'm excited.
Oh yes, my favorite time of the day. All right, so starting off, we have Candace, support to your patron. Thank you so much. Jamie, support to your patron. Thank you so much. I'm gonna say Jariah, even though it's probably Jariah or something like that.
Oh, we're calling that Jariah.
But Jariah, because that's the boy. If you know, you know. Thank you for support to it. Thank you so much. Hannah, support to it. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Tosin.
Toss him up. Let's go.
Okay. Loyal supporter, thank you so much. Pretty sure it's Tosin.
Oh yeah.
RY03. Loyal supporter, thank you so much.
Okay.
SJ, loyal supporter, thank you so much. We got Tao.
SSJ.
We got Tao. It's THAO, but I'm pretty sure it's Tao.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Asian. Thank you so much, loyal supporter. Sounds over Asian. My Asian culture and stuff. I'm hyped, but I'm also very tired at the same time. Long night. Yeah, fuck, I don't know how to say that one with the apostrophe E. Is that how you pronounce the apostrophe?
Oh, I have no idea how apostrophes work.
Yemi, Yumi, Yume? I don't know. Again, if we mess up your name, we're sorry. We're dumb, okay? We're only smart when it comes to analyzing lyrics. Everything else in my life, fucking dumbass. Okay, support to your patron. And then we got Leeway, or maybe Lou, or Louie.
Leeway!
I'm gonna call you Leeway because if you've played Genshin Impact, it's a pretty cool place. So support, even though it's spelled completely different. Support to your patron, thank you so much. We got Karen. We got the Karen on our side.
Don't yell at us, please.
She's probably going to leave because we made that joke. She probably gets enough of that. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for being a support to your patron. We got Anissa, support to your patron. I'm pretty sure that's Anissa. Anissa, support to your patron. And Jessica, loyal supporter to your patron.
Hell yeah. Hey guys, thank you guys.
That was so many new patrons.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys are helping fulfill the dream. That's really what we do. And if you guys I know it wasn't a crazy amount of views, but a lot of people came out for last video, which was awesome. We took the poll, you guys voted on it, we did the long video.
Yep.
Boom, came out to be a banger.
Yeah.
I really liked that video.
I really do too. It was a different, so we took a different approach because it was a rap, it was a very lyrical rap video. So we wanted to take a different approach and approach it as break it down bar for bar, give an in-depth analysis. If you like that type, then let us know down below because it's a little bit different from our
really good feedback from that. Somebody said 47 minutes. God bless. And
so
you're welcome.
I'm glad that you guys enjoy. Just so you know, I see a lot of the comments and I see you guys commenting we're part of your daily routine and stuff. You always so many comments like that. Just knowing that we're such an important part of your day honestly means the world to us and more. You guys have no idea.
Because you guys, I hope you feel this feeling somewhere in your life or whatever, if it is whatever you want to be passionate about, right? But it's truly so amazing to just be involved with you guys, getting the feedback from the community and all the support from the community, and even the negative comments, right? That does help us kind of shape the channel and how we want to go with it, okay? And we really, really, really do appreciate everyone who comes out to any of our videos.
Exactly. So we're going to get into this. I have one more quick thing to say. This month is the anniversary month of Ziah TV.
Oh wow!
This channel started in June. Yeah, so I'm not sure the exact date. This might actually be today or tomorrow because I know it's close.
Okay.
But the exact 1 year anniversary of Ziah TV. So glad to have you all here. Yeah. Thank you so much. A year ago, all I wanted was to have to build a fan base in the community where I could interact with them, have fun, and have people that really supported what I was doing and I was providing to them in return.
Yeah.
And we've done that.
I think that's the coolest part is this has never been about hey, we want to get famous or we want to make money. It's we've always talked about it as hey, we just want to build a good community.
Yeah, good community, great group of fans. And I was at my family dinner yesterday, and they were all talking about like, man, your fans are so awesome. Like, you guys have such a cool community. Like, they really like you. So, warms my heart.
We understand you guys are BTS fans and sub fans of us. We get that, and we appreciate that. Yeah. And true fans of us, we really, really do appreciate it.
You guys are awesome. So, here's the updated list, because once again, we started talking too much because we talk a lot.
Yep.
Thank you guys again. Thank you to all our patrons. If you want to get on that list as well as get exclusive perks, merch dropping soon, look out for that. Exclusive access to that as well as some other really cool stuff. Private Discord, patreon.com/ZiahTV. You know what to do. But enough about us rambling about our feelings. Let's get into our feelings in a different way and check this video out.
Smooth.
あまりに鮮やかで、まるでそこにいるけど、手を伸ばすところでふっと消えてしまう。淡々と降り積もった記憶の中で、君だけを拾い集めてつなげて、部屋中に映して眺めながら込み上げる痛みで君を確かめている。Oh, la 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 la.
Okay, I want to stop because it's going a minute. So if you guys don't know why sometimes we do pause more is to avoid getting the video completely blocked. It is recommended through YouTube that you pause at least every 30 seconds when you're playing copyrighted music. Otherwise, the algorithm views it as like you're just trying to steal the song and then republish it. So you get blocked. So that's why we pause more often than like you guys sometimes would like. It's that. I know a lot of you don't care, but there's a few of you that do. That's the reason why.
And there's a couple ways to sneak past that. Not all of them we know, okay? So sorry about that. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love the transitions from like each like voice to the next, to the next, to the next. It sounds so smooth and it just like complements each other. Yeah. It really is like, it's so fun watching like all the guys in the group sing because like their voices are amazing, and two, they like all just complement each other really well. Oh yeah, they do, and it's nice too because we've been doing some solo work recently and stuff. So to have them all together working on the same project again, hearing all the boys, they harmonize really well. I really like the beginning scene where it has like the clouds. In like the, I don't know if it was like a screen or if it was like a window and stuff, but like it was clearly animated or whatever and stuff. That was just like a beautiful like setting scene and everything like that. I did hear that this song was actually like a heartbreak song. Like it was actually about that. Yeah, so I see the whole like I'm reaching out and you just disappear, right? Yeah, it does, like, definitely the connected memories and stuff. It feels like they're reminiscing about like that person that they had lost, and so they're like reflecting on like all the good times they had and everything like that. That's why I'm pulling. That's my initial impressions. Yeah, let's get back into it. I'm definitely getting some heartbreak vibes. Yeah, we'll go back 10 seconds so we don't interrupt the flow of the song as a fan suggested. Ooh. It's a really beautiful analogy of like using growth of a tree, right? As a relationship. Yeah. So of course Arn's my favorite. I love whenever the beat drops and he comes in, he starts spitting because it's always so good. Smooth R&B voice. He does. He has that perfect. So yeah, again, going with the flow. Decay too far gone, absorbing no light, no water. Yeah. Again, kind of. So I got like that whole like osmosis feel like right off the bat, right? And then we come over this and it's like the rootless, leafless vow, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. Image. And well, the thing is, leafless is also like
they use it mainly like in older times. It's not really referred to as much nowadays, but like a leaflet or something like that. It's like a pamphlet of paper, or it's like paper and stuff. Like, you know, if you hand out a pamphlet, it's also known as a leaflet. So to have like a rootless, leafless vow, that can also be another way to tie that in. It's kind of like a double entendre.
Oh, okay.
To mean that same thing where, you know, like, he doesn't have that, so he doesn't. It's almost like he didn't get that closure.
Oh, I took it as almost like the tree itself, right? Or my wounded heart, right? So his heart is the tree, right? In this idea, right? It's cutting off every source of like or every source of like nourishment, right? So through roots it would get the water, right? And through the leaves it would get the light, and it's like, no, cut all that shit off. I'm dead to the world.
I love that, and I think that's why it's a perfect double entendre, because it can mean that, but it can also mean like, you know, if you're sealing your heart with something that's rootless or leafless, again going with that thing of having no nutrients, no stuff like that. That means that he's basically saying in a beautiful way, with an empty vow, like the vow doesn't have any basis to stand on or anything, so it's very weak.
I love that, and I like that whole like two-sided mirror, right? Because he's like they're looking into this happier world, and it's like the perspective, so you get like that depression around, right? Because like when you break up, right, we're assuming this is a breakup song, so that's the vibes we're getting, right? When you do break up, like your whole world is like distraught, right? And the first room, everything was disorganized and like messy, and like they're distraught. And here he comes in, it's bright, happy, organized, clean.
Love this house, by the way.
Oh my god!
I would love to live in a house that looked like this.
Very.
I love the decor. Everything.
I love this chandelier they got going.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that got my eye.
It's a good touch of like natural wood and like plants and stuff with clean whites and hard lines.
I think this house has perfect feng shui. I feel like that, like it very much is like, if you're into that, it very much has a very positive energy vibe. Like being in that house, I feel like has a lot of.
I have a misconception of feng shui, because I thought feng shui was like the defense for fighting off ninjas in your own home.
No,
it's like the flow of the house to make it hard for ninjas to come in and kill you.
No, feng shui is all about the energy. So it's like allowing
energy of ninjas running through and trying to kill you.
No, it's all about allowing the flow of energy to flow effortlessly through your house.
Is it ninjas or energy? Your guys' call.
Yeah, no, that's all feng shui is, to allow positive energy to flow through your house and stuff, and have the bad energy
I've heard
not
it
get
ways.
trapped.
That's all I'm saying. You ready? I just want to say the imagery right off the bat is so powerful in this, and it's not like overly complicated, right? Like you can see that his time is fulfilled, and they're like, maybe that's their recovery time, right? They're like recovered, and just the dismay of his clothing, things are wrinkled, untucked, and he's just starting his time of recovery.
Yeah, and
oh my god,
I think it's an understatement to say that everyone in BTS has a way with words. Yeah, they're. It's just crazy, because every image they paint, they do it so perfectly and so beautifully.
And we talked about this. I know I talk about this a lot, right? But you have the lyrics of the song, right? And then the music video itself, and then coming together. And oh my god, is this just such a passionate? I wish you guys could see, but I've got goosebumps watching this. It's such a feels.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah. I mean, you know, I think what they were kind of talking about at the end here is because he said like, gazing at them projected across the room, I feel you with every burst of pain. Yeah. So I think this is talking about being like you're in your life, like you're doing your things and stuff like that, but there's so many memories you have with this person, so it reminds you of
objects, tied with smells, places, located.
It's like no matter where you go or what you did, like you go to that coffee shop, you guys just go to that coffee shop together, and then it's like I feel you with every burst of
even
pain.
in your car, you remember road trips you've gone on. Heartbreaks are hard.
They really are. It's some of the most painful things that you can experience emotionally. Well, and it can be physically painful too.
Oh yeah,
but,
absolutely.
You know, let's keep going. this is crazy. There's so much imagery and like things going on, and like I have like different ideas about like what is happening at this point in the song. You know, because there's so much that you can take from that. So there's a part of me that's like thinking like, how do I wrap this into words? I'm trying to use beautiful as BTS with my words.
I've got a theory for this.
Yeah, right? Let's hear yours first.
So I'm gonna go back to the whole like starting the recovery time, right? He flips the sand timer, right? And it starts, and then you see this sand get sucked back up and everything, it starts exploding. And I think that happens so often in like breakups. Is like you're separating, you start recovery, right? And then like you guys reconnect a little bit and you're like, oh, it's gonna be fine. And then everything just goes batshit, everything explodes again. And I think that like he's talking about how it's just stored up in his heart, and it's so true. Like all these emotions are in there, and like every time you feel like you're getting better, it just hurts more and more and more. Yeah.
I really like that. So one of the things that I was kind of focusing on was this part where he goes here, and it's almost like I think it's still following that theme of like reflecting on that, because like you can see the mirror.
And then he's got him on the other side as well.
Yeah. So and the words are like, don't have to be right. Let me play it through really quick. Yeah, so he's saying, you know, don't have to be right. I just want you to stay the way you are. And I think that kind of gives us more insight onto why they broke up.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was kind of trying to piece together that part of it. And for me, it was like, okay, well, he's saying that maybe there was a miscommunication in it where she felt like he wanted her to change to be the person that he like needed or wanted to be.
That happens a lot in relationships.
That does. And he was like, no, that's not what I meant. You know, I just wanted to keep you smiling and all this stuff like that. That I didn't want to change those parts of you. And maybe there's a miscommunication. And he's realizing now that he's had time to reflect on what happened and everything, that maybe it's not that the fact that he didn't want to change or anything, but because she was made to feel that way, it doesn't matter what he actually wanted. It matters how you made your partner feel.
Yeah, and like that's kind of the hardest part, is realizing you did something wrong. Even if you don't feel like you did something wrong, you still made someone feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, this song's insane.
So really quick before we move on, now that I have taken a second look at that, what I actually think from that point on with the explosion and everything like that is, it's not that like I don't think it's that they actually reconnected. I think that what's happening is they're saying that like I took all these memories of you and basically like reconstructed you in my mind and stuff, and like spent that time with you almost to like get that closure and stuff like that.
Yeah, the sleeping with a vivid dream.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And then like that's where things kind of, because you know, like in a way it's a lot to put yourself through emotionally, because this is like I'm not over you yet. You know, so they're like recreating that image of that person that they lost, and trying to spend time with them, even though it's a mental thing, you know. And I think that that's like really beautiful.
Yeah, no, I think it's absolutely beautiful. What else is also beautiful in the song? Jimin's fucking solo there. Holy shit.
Jimin has such an amazing voice.
Oh my, his high notes are just so smooth and perfectly constructed.
And the crazy thing is he's the one that worries about if people are going to like his voice, you know? Like when we watched a little bit of that one thing, he's the one that like, I was always worried about it. And remember Suga was like, no, like I like your voice and stuff like that. Like, Jimin, like you have an amazing voice, bro. Like you don't have to worry.
Back real quick. Yeah. His just, I'll go back one more, I think, because that will put it like right on. Ready? Wow.
Is that? Oh, that's gonna be the end of it.
Yeah. Wow. What a good one. What a beautiful song.
So I'll talk about my final sayings about the last part after we close all this out and everything. Wow, that's some heavy stuff in that one. You know what I mean? So I think that the ending verses and stuff do solidify kind of what I was talking about earlier, where the song is really focusing on that stage of grief or loss or whatever, where you're dealing with the heartbreak and everything, and so you then kind of go to like your imagination and visualize still being with that person, and almost for that closure. You know what I mean? Kind of getting that closure of like being in their arms again. You're visualizing, you're thinking all this stuff, and then at the end of it, like after you kind of get your closure, or even if it's not about getting your closure, but just about the fact that you're not over them, so that's why you keep doing this to yourself and keep going through that. At the end of it, you know, like you have to open your eyes and come back to reality where it's like, no, they're not there anymore and stuff. And it kind of leaves you with like this lingering pain.
Yep.
I think that's kind of what the story of the song was like visualizing for us and having us feel.
I think final thoughts on the video were, one, the practical effects of the explosion with all the paper going through, absolutely beautiful and brilliant.
So fucking
How
cool.
They filmed it was awesome. The visual effects really told a really good story without like overlapping what they were actually doing. I thought it was very beautiful.
I like how they blended the aspects of reality with like being in a house and stuff with the aspects of like fantasy, because I feel like it's a very beautiful blend of like, because the song is about like visiting that person back mentally because you're not over them, right? And then coming back to reality and realizing like, hey, they're not there and stuff, like you need to move on kind of thing. And so it's cool because you have like the reality, and then as they start to describe like visualizing being back with that person and stuff, then it goes to more fantasy with like the open doors and all that stuff. And that was just very genius to me. I was like, wow, I really like that
the
small
open
detail,
door,
the
closed
subtle
door idea, and like an open door leading to nothingness.
Everything about that was so cool in terms of like the imagery and everything like that. Very different for us, I think, in terms of like BTS, because it's an actual breakup song, you know, like it's an actual song about.
We might be wrong about this, but we think it's an actual breakup
I think
song.
this time it actually is, you know, a song about like actually about a woman and stuff. So to me, that was really cool.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful. Some of the most beautiful imagery I've seen painted in a song. You know, they're complete lyrical geniuses and wordsmiths when it comes to that. So I can't say enough good things about it. BTS continues to impress both of us.
Yeah, we'll say a lot more good things in the next video.
Y'all wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow. Wait, hold up, is it too late? Just set the record straight.